welcome back to Vlogmas. So today is a gloomy day and I'm actually about to start dinner. It's only like 2 o'clock, but you know, I just realized me and Hector, we actually eat dinner pretty early, like sometimes between 3:30 and like maybe 4:30, 5 at the absolute latest, but we typically do eat dinner pretty early because we wake up so early, so we do everything, I feel like, earlier. But anyways, I'm gonna start dinner. I'm gonna make chili with white rice tonight. So I'm gonna get the rice going. That's usually the longest process. The chili is super simple. I'll show you guys my recipe. I mean, it's not my recipe, it's just a recipe that I follow that's very easy and you'll have leftovers. So I also have some ripe bananas here, so we're gonna make banana bread because that's what you do with ripe bananas. You could freeze them, which I do sometimes. Usually in the summer I do that, but I'm gonna make banana bread. Also, I got my Dog Mom Life sweatshirt on. I showed this in a TJ Maxx shop with me last week, and it's so funny because I was like, oh, I got a large. It's gonna be so oversized. It's literally like a perfect fit. It's a little bit big under here, but like it fits. So yeah, let's start the chili. Let's start the banana bread. That doesn't sound like a good combo, but it's the perfect day for both, so let's do it. Okay, so for the chili, I'm gonna actually, let me make the white rice first and then I'll show you guys everything, hold on. So this is our rice cooker from Amazon. It is the best. I'll link it for you guys. I got it like 2 years ago. And then I have my rice here. I use jasmine rice. So I just added my water to the rice. I also want to mention I did rinse my rice. I always like to do that, like just in case there could be something in there. You just never know. I don't know. I'm paranoid like that, so. You just click white rice and you can see you can make brown rice, quinoa, you can literally make everything on here. I love it. So this does take a little bit of time though. That's probably gonna be maybe like 35 minutes or so with the rice. So that's the longest part. So now we can start on the chili. Okay, so for the chili, you're just gonna need a couple of things. The main thing is seasoning, obviously, and then whatever meat you want. So sorry, this is getting like backlit, but I'm gonna use the Gardein beefless ground meat. This is my favorite, and you can find this anywhere nowadays. Walmart has it, Target, it's really good. I like this for taco bowls as well. Then I'm gonna add some of this vegetable broth. This is the low sodium one. I like to add this just to give the meat more flavor. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add some olive oil to the pan. I'm gonna chop up some white onion. I'm also gonna do some minced garlic. This is the one that I use. I just get it at Aldi with olive oil in it, and that's pretty much it. So this morning I actually found these beans in our cabinet all the way in the back. I didn't know that we had them, so I was like, okay, it's definitely gonna be a chili night because this meal is so easy, but I was gonna use a different kind of beans, but since I have these are my favorite for chili in particular. They're the best. So I'm gonna use the entire can. I always like to rinse those as well. I'm gonna do an entire packet of the McCormick mild chili seasoning. I'm also gonna do, of course, some onion powder, some black pepper, pink Himalayan salt, and garlic powder. And then when the chili's all done, I love adding this Daya shredded cheddar. It gets all gooey and melted and delicious because the chili is nice and hot. It's so good. Okay, so meat is in. I'm gonna add the broth. I have this little spatula here that I always use. I got this with our rice cooker actually, and I love it. I know it's like so ugly and small, but it works so well with so many different things that we use. We have other wooden utensils, I promise, but this is just the one that we like. Somebody was like, does anybody else want to just buy her some wooden utensils? I'm like,
who cares?
Yes, this thing's ugly, but it works. It gets the job done. Anyways, I'm gonna add the broth right now. Okay, so beans are rinsed. I'm gonna add them in. This looks not very good right now, but I promise once it's all done, it always comes together. And I'm gonna start adding the seasonings now, and then just kind of leave that on the stovetop for a little bit longer. That's pretty much it. Okay, so good thing I did start dinner early because Hector's home now and he's hungry, but this is the finished product. So the rice with the chili and the cheese. When you mix the chili around, the cheese gets really melted and it's delish. Ready?
I'm ready. Ooh.
Also wanted to show you guys an update on the staircase. It looks so good. Hector and my dad are almost all done. All Hector has to do is just paint this black and then this black and it's all done. I love the way that it looks. It looks so much better than that brown color. I'm obsessed. So the paint is from Sherwin-Williams, the black and white. And then eventually I'm gonna be changing this light fixture because you guys know how I feel about these nipples. I do not like these lights at all, and they're like all over the house. We did replace most of them, but that definitely has to go. So I'm gonna get something completely different to complement this. And then I think eventually we might rip out this carpet and get new carpet that's a little bit more of like a gray tone to match the black and white. And I think that'll match the bedroom really nicely as well. So I'm just going through some stuff right now that I got from my P.O. box within the past couple weeks, just organizing. And I wanted to show you guys this beautiful drawing that a subscriber's boyfriend actually made for me. So this is his info right here. If you guys want to check him out, he's super talented. And I really appreciate this drawing so much. So this is me and Bernard. I posted this picture on my Instagram a few weeks back and he did such a great job. I mean, look at my baby. Oh, he looks so cute. Like the detail is like incredible. So thank you. I'm gonna frame this. I just have to find like the perfect frame. And this is going right in my office. I'm obsessed with this. And then I also got these Christmas ornaments for the tree from Little Glitz and Glam. I'm obsessed with these. So Merry and Married, how cute. So these are all the dates of me and Hector. So the first one is when we started dating. Then 1/1/20 is when he proposed and 2/1/20 is when we got married. And then this one's really cute too. First Christmas in our new home. I love it. Thank you so much. So this is the info, littleglitzandglam.com. Check them out. And then I also have this really pretty crystal necklace. How pretty is this? I love it. So this was also sent over to my P.O. box, as well as this crystal. This is my favorite crystal. It's so pretty. So this is right on my desk. I love it. Ever since I got it, I kept it on there. It's like beautiful. And this is from Rosenade Crystals. So thank you so much. You guys don't have to send anything to my P.O. box, but when you do, I really, really appreciate it. So thank you. So I added this one on here on our tree. It looks so cute. I love it. And then I put this one right here. I love the red too. It matches everything perfectly. And then we did this for Bernard. So we got this little like thing that really is for a baby's hand or foot. I got it from TJ Maxx and we did his paw, but like it kind of got messed up because his nail's on here and there's a little bit of mud in it, but how freaking cute. His big old paw, such a big baby. But yeah, we put that on there. Okay, I am finally starting the banana bread. It's been a few hours, but I was editing 2 videos upstairs. So here we are. So you're gonna start with 2 or 3 ripe bananas and you wanna just mash these up. And honestly, the more brown, the better. That means that the banana bread's gonna be super sweet. I could never eat bananas like this plain. I don't know how people do it. So it's either they're gonna be frozen or they're gonna be banana bread. But eating them like this, ugh, grosses me out. But in banana bread, it's perfect. And then you wanna just mash it up. I'm just gonna use a fork. You can use whatever you want. Just until the consistency is kind of, you know, mushy, like sort of like an applesauce. Okay, then I'm gonna do about 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. This is the brand that I'm using. So coconut oil is added in here. I definitely recommend adding it in the microwave for maybe like 10 seconds or so just to melt it. I didn't do that because the coconut oil was already kind of melty. So when I mixed it around, it kind of just melted really seamlessly with the mashed banana, but it just really depends on your coconut oil. Anyways, now let's do some flax eggs. So this is gonna be the egg replacer. It's super easy. All you have to do is add water. So for every 1 tablespoon of the flax meal, you're gonna do 3 tablespoons of water. So if you do 2 flax eggs, that means you're gonna do 6 tablespoons of water. So I'm gonna just do 1 and do 3 tablespoons of water. And then you wanna just set this aside for about 5 minutes. So when you first, I know it's kind of hard to see it, but it's kind of like a liquidy sort of consistency. After you let it sit for 5 minutes, it's gonna get kind of almost like a jello kind of consistency. So I'm gonna set this aside. Then you wanna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then also a little bit of salt. I'm just using pink Himalayan. Give it a quick mix. Now for sugar, I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of this brown sugar. Feel free to use coconut sugar, turbinado sugar, whatever you want. So I'm gonna do 1/2 cup. You could do 1 cup if you want it super sweet, or you can also do 3/4 of a cup. Total personal preference. Then I'm gonna add my flax egg. See, it gets like really kind of thick. 1 cup of whole wheat flour. So now the next 2 steps are totally optional. I'm gonna add some chocolate chips and walnuts. So these are my favorite chocolate chips. There's only 3 ingredients. You can get these at Walmart. Really, really good. And I'm gonna add some chopped walnuts. These are actually from Aldi. And with this, I kind of just eyeball it. Perfect, we are ready to go. you help me? Oh my god, thank you. Oh my gosh.
I came at the right time.
All right, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for 1 hour. Alrighty, it's all done. An hour is perfect for this, by the way. I always just like to stick my fork in. You can see I did it right there just to make sure it's thoroughly cooked, but an hour is, like I said, perfection. This is so good. It's so easy, so worth it. I love this recipe. It's really good, and you only need a couple ingredients. So let's try a piece. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on this plate. So good. Look at that. Look at this. It looks so good. I'm gonna have this piece right here. I love the edges. It is, I know it's kind of hard to see because the lighting, hold on. This is perfection. This is actually perfect banana bread, not even kidding. Even if you're not vegan, try this out. It's like really soft, very like squishy on the inside, but like, you know, it's just the perfect consistency, honestly. It's really good. So I'm gonna try a little piece. Cheers. That's really good. I'm just gonna love it.